From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Well, today is shaping up to be a lot like the last few days. You know, if you're maybe getting ready to head out to a lunch date with some friends, you know, it might be a good day to get out and eat outside. Shouldn't be too terribly hot out there, especially if you're in the shade, because you won't be able to enjoy eating outside here as we go into tomorrow, because the heat wave will peak over the weekend, but we're beginning to see that heat arrive as early as tomorrow. But next week, not as hot. Now we look at all the heat alerts out there, oranges and the reds, and it's just a big jumbled mess, right? Here's the bottom line when you look at all of this. The bottom line is this: the heat is going to peak on Saturday, Sunday. It'll be here as early as Friday. But after Sunday, these temperatures will start to drop. Now in the valley, it's still going to be fairly hot even on Monday, but at least we're beginning to see that downward trend. Now looking at the valley here for today, the normal high for Redding is about 100. So we're going to be about there here for today. Red Bluff about 99, Chico topping out at about 97. Now for the mountains, nothing unusual, nothing too terribly hot for this time of the year. Upper 80s to low 90s for your daytime highs. Pretty much anywhere you go, say for Siskiyou, Modoc County, not to mention for everyone in the eastern mountains as well. And this has all been pretty much in line even since last week, that the big bubble of heat, you kind of see this little area of darker red. That's the bubble of heat right here. That's the main ridge of high pressure that's got the heat associated with it. This is shifting eastward through next week. And the reason being, look at this right here. This is a nice, beautifully organized area of low pressure, colder air associated with it. And this is what's the energy from this is helping to push that heat off to the east. And we, thankfully, get to see those cooler temperatures as a result. Now, another thing that I'm monitoring closely is the monsoon moisture. Now, you're probably thinking, what's the monsoon moisture? Well, every summer, you have a nice pool of humidity and just moisture in general that kind of sits over the desert southwest. And that's typical over the summer months that the desert southwest will see the afternoon thunderstorms because of that added moisture, not to mention the heat that they have down there as well. So what we see happen during the summer season is the area of high pressure that kind of helps to drive that heat and that moisture kind of goes back and forth, right? It kind of moves and wobbles back and forth. It's the overall pattern, right? So as we go into Sunday and Monday of next week, that high pressure will be in the right position, that the clockwise flow around that high will put us in the path and of some of that monsoon moisture. It'll do a couple of things, bring us higher humidity levels. It's going to feel more muggy out there than we're used to, but it's also, see that? Those are thunderstorms in the forecast. So we could be looking at some mountain thunderstorms here come Sunday, Monday of next week. Heading out to the Trinity County Fair today, it shouldn't be too bad temperature-wise, especially when you compare it to what we're going to see for Friday and through the weekend, right? You're at 96 degrees today, 103 on Friday, and 108 on Saturday. Of course, this is the Trinity County Fair out at the fairgrounds in Hayfork. Be sure to check it out if you want to maybe take the kiddos out there. 101 for Redding, 99 degrees for Red Bluff, 97 out in Chico, and there's that Hayfork high with a high of about 95, 96. There's about 89 for Alturas, 86 out in Aden. And there you can see Susanville, about 91 degrees today. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. And yeah, the temperature is peaking Friday, Saturday, Sunday for pretty much anywhere you go in Northern California. And then as we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, those temperatures start to drop. And looking at the valley, same situation, peaking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, temperatures start to drop. Now, Monday for the valley in particular is still going to be rather hot. We're still well over 100 degrees, but back closer to normal by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.